back to Sri Sampath Vinayaka Learning channel. Now, in this video we will discuss about the types of sets. Okay, in that, see the first one is empty set. The empty set is also having two other names. Those are null set or void set. Okay, what is an empty set means? A set which does not contain any element in it is known as a null set. The other names of null set are empty set or void set. Okay, that empty set is represented with empty curly brackets or pi. Okay, this is pronounced as pi. Okay, now see the examples. X says that x not equal to x. That means I have to write the elements into this set which are not equal to the same number. Okay, that means every number is equal to itself, we know. Now we have to list out the numbers which are not equal to the same number. So there is no number exist in that universe which is going to be x as the x not equal to x. So it is going to be an empty set. Its answer is empty. Okay, now x says that x is in between 1 and 2 and x is a natural number. There is no natural number between 1 and 2, we know. That's why it is also an empty set. Okay, now here we have to remember one point, that is empty set and set of empty set are two different sets. Why? Because see, empty set means it doesn't have any element in it, but set of empty set is having empty as an element. Okay, so these two are not same. Okay, we have to remember that. Now another example. See, set of all mango trees with apples. There is no mango tree with apples, no. That's why it is also an empty set. Set of all whole numbers less than 0. We know that whole number starts from 0. So there is no whole number which is less than 0. That is why it is also an empty set. The second one is Singletonset. A set containing only one element in it is called a singleton set. The name itself suggests singleton, a set which consists of only one element in it. So that type of sets are known as singleton sets. A number which is neither prime nor composite is a singleton set, because we know one is neither prime nor composite. So into that set only one comes. So that's why it is a singleton set. Set of all even primes. So we know 2 is the only even prime. So it is a singleton set. These are the examples. Like that we may write any number of examples. Okay. Now equalent sets. Equalent sets means two sets are said to be equivalent if they have equal number of elements. Okay, Nama? If the two sets are having equal number of elements, then those two sets are said to be equivalent. Okay, now coming to the definition, two sets A and B are said to be equivalent if their cardinal numbers are equal. Cardinal number means the number of elements in a set is known as its cardinality. Okay, let A is a set, then the number of elements in the set A is represented as number of A. Okay, for example, see, A is set of 1, 2, 3. So here number of elements of A are 1, 2, 3, 3. So A is having 3 elements, so its cardinality is 3. So like that, if any two sets A and B are having equal number of elements, then those two sets are said to be equal sets. We write this symbolically as A equivalent to B or A equivalent to B. In these two ways I will notate the equivalent sets. Okay, we will see the examples. See here, X is the set of 2, 4, 5, 6 and Y is the set of P, Q, R, S. Okay, here number of X is how many elements it is having? See 1, 2, 3, 4. So number of X is equal to 4. Number of Y is equal to 4. Now see, this cardinality of X and Y are same. That's why X is equivalent to Y. Coming to the other example 2. A is X, Y, Z. B is A, B. So number of A here is 3 and number of B here is 2. So here see number of A and number of B are not same. That's why here this A and B are not equivalent. I hope you understand this. Now see fourth one, equal sets. two sets A and B are said to be equal if they have same elements. Okay, nama, same elements in the sense, whatever the elements that A is having, the same elements B must have. The order may change, but A and B must have the same elements. Then that A and B are said to be equal sets. Okay, coming to the definition, two sets A and B are said to be equal if they have same elements in it. That is, number of A is equal to number of B, and A comma B are having same elements. These two conditions we have to check. Is that A and B are having same number of elements and same elements or not? Okay, now if so, that A and B are said to be equal sets. Okay, now we write this symbolically as A is equal to B. Okay, now so see, let A is a set of A, E, I, O, U, and B is X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. Okay, if I will write this in roster form, then I will get A, E, I, O, U. Okay, now as that A and B, just see A and B are having same elements, so this A and B are equal. Okay, here one note point we have to remember, that is, all the equal sets are equivalent, but all equivalent sets are not equal sets. Okay, this is the very important note point, and also it is a very important bit. Okay, now the fifth one, not equal sets. Two sets A and B are said to be not equal sets if they have at least one element in different. That means one different element in both sets. Okay, see, simply coming to the definition, two sets A and B are said to be not equal if they have at least one different element in it. Okay, see, it is symbolically represented as A not equal to B. Now here, let A is set of 1, 2, 3, 4, B is set of 1, 2, 3, 5. See, here A and B are not equal because A is having 4, but that 4 is not there in B, and B is having 5, that 5 is not there in A. Okay, at least one different element if we will find in both the sets, then definitely those two are not equal sets. I hope you understand the different types of sets. Thank you for watching,